Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently this kid. He should be relatively stable, all things considered. I've already checked we're truced with Byzantines and Borjigin, but we are not truced with the Mongols. So we should just honestly press this claim here. This is the best claim that we currently have available. It's not a great claim, but it's a claim. I'm going to send this guy a gift, and we'll ask him to convert. Only a 20% chance. We'll see if he does. He does! Okay, beautiful. So that's great. And we are going to then press his claim right here. That cheapens our prestige cost substantially. So that's wonderful. And I think we'll raise up our forces somewhere around here. We should only need men-at-arms for this. Yeah, we should only need men-at-arms for this. A dangerous faction, allegedly. I just restarted the game. Yeah, it recalculates there. No problem. Well, these populists are... Nope, now they're too weak to send an ultimatum. Okay, so they're not going to be a problem. He's coming over and sieging here. In which case, we want to come attack him and just stack wipe him. That would be ideal. We're going to be coming of age here pretty soon on 1 April of next year. So I'm going to let these guys lock in here, and then we're going to fight them there and then move up and siege. That'll be the idea here. They have no way out, and they're going to get stack wiped, obviously. They have no chance. Phenomenal. So we're going to grab ourselves this location and just siege our way on through. So I'm thinking here, 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 and that likely ends the war. We'll see how that goes, but that's the current theory. We're at 70%. Yeah, we're getting 10% each. 10.1%. That would do the trick, assuming we continue to get that same amount. Not sure if that'll happen or not, but it doesn't really matter. So what are we expecting to get out of this? These 4 counties? Sure. I'd like to get a little more than that. How much do we need to actually make the empire? 7. This is 4. Okay. Royal Chambers finishing up in Bisha. That's fine. We do obviously want to get that fully maxed out, so we're going to hop down over this way and get that camel rebuilding. Phenomenal. No problem whatsoever there. And in we go. And then we have to ask ourselves, what's our move after we take this? Because we have a lot of options at this point. We'll enforce these commands. And we actually got this county as well. I didn't expect to get that, but sure, we'll take it. So that's fine. That puts us how far away from making the Mongol Empire? 2 counties. We can definitely get 2 counties in the next war. So that'll be okay. We're still truced here, I bet. Yep. And we're still truced in the Byzantine Empire? Yes. So the 2 empires we're still truced with. That's a kingdom tier realm, kingdom tier. Yeah, there's really only the 2 empire tiers, isn't there? Fascinating. So I'm thinking about going after Aquitaine here. Or Burgundy. Burgundy would actually be an interesting choice. We take Burgundy, Aquitaine, and West Francia, and suddenly that's like the Crusaders of Christendom kind of hamstrung at that point. They're going to have a really hard time from there. Alternatively, we could take England. Launching from here in Cornwall. That's an interesting option as well. It comes down to claimants. We're going to have some vassal issues, and I'm willing to bet that these guys are not very interested in joining our court. 25 reasons. 10 reasons now. That's interesting. We can work on swaying this guy. And then let's head down to Aquitaine and let's see what we've got available here. Actually, we might actually just straight up have a claim. No, we don't. Okay. So let's see what we've got available here. If anybody. That's a lot of ladies with claims. Okay. 10 reasons. We can probably bribe this guy into doing it. Yep. Phenomenal. So that'll get us Aquitaine. I love it. He joins our court. We definitely want to convert him over. There we go. He does indeed agree. And we're going to attack Aquitaine here, pressing that claim. 3360. Oh my. That's a lot. Okay, we're going to convert some of our gold into prestige here. We're going to do a grand tournament that we can't host because we're a child. Okay. I'm going to do this claim anyway. We're going to take a big fame penalty, but I'm okay with that. So we're going to declare this war, and we are going to drop our rally point here. We'll raise all of our men-at-arms. Are we going to need levy troops? Yeah, they've got like 45,000 that they can get. Cool. We'll go to like 60. That'll be fine. Cool. And in we go. So we're going to be taking over Aquitaine here shortly. Watching this force here and wondering what their plan is. If they were to land here, that would actually be problematic for us, but they didn't. Okay. So we became an indulgent wastrel. No, we became a Midas touch. I swear I saw that said that we were an indulgent wastrel, but okay. We are Midas touched. That is, of course, because we went to university. It's probably that we would have been an indulgent wastrel without that. I think that's what that was saying. So we should definitely find ourselves a marriage here. We're missing a lot of prestige to do that, though. That's mildly awkward. I'm going to get these grouped together. We're going to split off our siege forces here. And off we go to do some glorious battle. A scheme at court. Okay, that sounds about right. What do we got for a siege leader here? Anybody? No. There's one. I was gonna say, with an empire this size, no siege leader would be insane. And we died. Well, that's intriguing. Someone murdered us. Okay, it doesn't really affect us in any meaningful way. We're now this kid. And we should definitely educate child, and we're going to have this courtier send us to university. We're on a martial education right now. I think that's acceptable. I think that's acceptable. We're at 11 out of 9 domain limit right now. So hopefully we don't keep getting murdered. That would be awkward. But we definitely need a chancellor. This guy'll do. We need a steward. This guy'll do. We need a marshal. This guy'll do. And a spy master. This guy'll do. We may have some factionalism. That's a mild concern. We'll need to wrap up this war with Aquitaine, but this should honestly be about over. I want to head over this direction, heading towards their capital in Bordeaux. But just this siege should end the war. Actually, it didn't. Because we need to siege here. Okay. That one will end the war. Fantastic. And actually, that got us out of prestige debt, which is nice. Dying there is not necessarily the worst thing. Let's enforce these demands. We've got ourselves a fancy new king of Aquitaine. We are above our vassal limit, which is not shocking. What can we do about it? Well, we can keep working on double kings. Are any of these kings imprisoned? This guy is. If we revoke his title, it's an act of tyranny. But we don't have to do a lot of these, right? So we would move that kingdom title into, say, here. So we would grant... Right, all of these are considered recent titles. We would grant this on over. Perfect. Endless Commander Conversion as well. She'll accept that. And that does solve that problem for now. That's a very minor solution to the problem, though. That's going to take extra time. So we're going to have to let that tyranny tick down, and we're going to have to get more double kings going, right? That's the only way out of this at this point. We'll have to combine kingdoms together. Things like this are a good option, actually. Yeah. For now, it's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. We could consider going after Burgundy. What do we have available over here? 110 reasons? Yeah, I'm not shocked about that. We're starting to get pretty deep into Christian territories here, although this guy only has 20 reasons. We might be able to send him a gift. 10 reasons. Sad. We'll come back to him. We'll see if there's anyone here that might be willing to join our court. 110 reasons, 40 reasons, and getting into youth at this point. Okay, so we're going to have to come up to this guy, and we can't sway him either. We're not at least 12. Okay, there's not a lot of options there then. We'll have to come back to it, I guess. Let's... Borsigan broke up. Now that's interesting. That's really interesting. We're not truced with the Byzantines, of course. And we shouldn't be truced with the Mongols anymore either due to the succession. So, we're going to need to conquer a duchy that is at least 2 counties. But I'd rather a larger one. This is okay. I'd kind of like to see something like over here. Yeah, that's 3 counties. Actually, I think this is best. That's 4 counties. It does create border gore, but it'll have to do. We're going to declare this war, and we're going to raise up our forces here. We'll raise our men-at-arms there. And of course, we're going to go in and clean up Lingchu at some point. But I want to get our truce with the Mongol Empire and the Byzantine Empire ticking. That is the current goal. So we'll get those underway. And the question is, where are the Mongol forces going to be? I mean, they're not really relevant in any meaningful way, right? I really don't think they are. But this makes things a lot easier for us to push up through this territory. Absolutely. Are any of these even kingdom tier? They're all duchy tier. And that's us, but they're all duchy tier up here. That's going to be so easy to push through. I love it. That's really, really solid. So we need to get these truces on cooldown. That is the top priority right now. Unfortunate that we were murdered there, but honestly, it's not the worst thing ever. I think that's completely okay, actually. That netted us a good amount of prestige, and it also ended up resetting our truces. With no major turmoil. So I think I'm completely fine with that, all things considered. We're going to pop up over here. And finish up that siege. Next, I want to come eliminate their army. They're running already. I'm not shocked about that. We'll see if we can catch them here. Okay, they're running a lot. I was hoping that we'd be able to catch them right here. Sadly, no. We may be able to catch them here, though. Yes, they stopped there. We can actually just fight them here and then go siege their capital. This isn't a big deal. We'll be right on a siege location as well. So obviously they stack wipe. We'll take this. We'll go hit their capital, and that'll end the war. So this will be fine, and that will allow us to usurp the Mongol Empire and break them up. So we're going to have a lot of expansion opportunity up this way. Like, a ridiculous amount. But we need to get moving on it, otherwise these guys are going to start consolidating into kingdom tier. Which we would prefer that they not do. Duchy tier is far easier for us to break into. So we'll grab that territory, and we inherited a war out over this direction. Okay, mildly awkward. What war is this? Claim on the Duchy of Angar. Okay. Well, we definitely want to give the Sultanate of Mongolia... Can we... de jure transfer? De jure transfer. But that wasn't this guy. Okay, we want to grant a vassal over here. Perfect. We don't want that Duke reporting to us. So we're going to head out over this way and eliminate this army. And then we'll just wrap up this war very, very quickly. I'm not concerned about it. We're on a martial education focus. Yes, we determined that was fine. We don't actually need a stewardship education focus. We did go to university, right? I think we did. There's no reason not to. If I didn't go to university, then that was a mistake. We'll increase our stewardship by 1, though. I'm actually glad to do that, to boost up our domain limit a little bit. So that sounds great. Making our way through these mountains is slow. But we'll stack wipe these guys if they let us catch them, which they should not do. Yeah, they're running. I'm not shocked about that one. We'll see if we can catch them over this river. It looks like we are going to. Okay. So we're going to catch them and stack wipe this. Beautiful. And war's over. So we'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. Beautiful. So that's under our control. Now I want to usurp this, except we cannot do that because they consider our faith to be hostile or worse while holding de jure lands. That's mildly awkward. So at this point, this is the time when we'd want to put someone else on the Mongol throne. But first I want to come down and eliminate Ling Chu, but really we need to attack the Byzantines. Do we do a kingdom invasion here? Kingdom of Anatolia? How are we doing on usurping the Byzantine Empire title? I mean, this requirement is always going to be a problem. I don't feel like any of these kingdoms are absolutely amazing for us to take. Except maybe Sicily. That might be an interesting one to take. That gives us access to Sardinia over here. That definitely is interesting. We are lacking the... we're lacking the piety to do a holy war for kingdom, though. A kingdom invasion we could pull off. But if we're going to do a kingdom invasion, I would rather use that on something like West Francia. Like, look at how amazing that would be. Why would we be able to do the Kingdom of Alba here? That's weird. I don't know why it lets us select the Kingdom of Alba, but it would be the Kingdom of West Francia that we would go after here, for sure. So I want to look at the de jure lines here. Burgundy, West Francia. Yeah, it would end up... These are pretty close to de jure lines. Alternatively, England. But I think West Francia is the way to go. If we're going to do a kingdom invasion. This would be a big, big war. For sure. This guy is much stronger than anybody we fought recently. We'll still crush him. I'm not concerned about that. This is the kingdom invasion to do here. We cannot do this, though, because we're not exalted among men. So we're going to need to make some prestige somehow. We can usurp a duchy. That's definitely going to make us some prestige. Sure, why not? We'll do that, and that goes ultimately to this guy. Done. Okay, so how much total prestige do we need here? 1,280. Okay. Noted. Looking for titles that we can create. There's not really many, to be honest. I suppose we could make these empire titles. There's 500 prestige. Rajasthan, 500 prestige. Tibet, 500 prestige. Bengal Empire, 500 prestige. Deccan Empire, 500 prestige. Sure. Kanem Bornu. Guinea. Checking in on the rest of these. A lot of these are already pre-created at this point. Okay, cool. So that'll do for now. That gives us a lot of prestige and allows us to do our kingdom invasion of West Francia. So we're going to do exactly that. We know he's got a lot of troops, and we're going to need to raise up our troops a little further back than we normally would. I'm not going to greedy raise this because they could actually take advantage of that. So I want to raise... That's interesting. I must have clicked the wrong button. I want to raise men-at-arms here, and I want to raise levy troops here. Yeah, perfect. There we go. That's doing what I expected it to do. So he calls in a holy order. He's rocking 166k. Cool. So we're, of course, going to raise up about 200,000. Smallpox? Who even is this? Get out of here. Beautiful. So we're going to raise up that 200,000 here. That's definitely going to be a hefty amount. We see them invading from the north there. Cool. And we're just going to walk up and look to fight them. We should honestly stack wipe them as well. I didn't mean to give that guy a favor hook, but whatever. So we should probably end up stack wiping these. They're pretty spread out right now. They are successfully sieging this down. We're currently at negative war score, but we're going to easily win these battles. They're piling in. They might not actually get stack wiped here. We'll see. They obviously don't win, though. Yeah, we don't stack wipe them, but they're in full retreat now. We're going to take this location back. It's not going to take very long. For the time being, we're not going to split up our forces. We could certainly become just here. Do it. Cool. So we're at 22%. We need to make our way up towards Paris. So we're just going to siege our way up there until we see their army again. Well, hello. There's their army again. We're going to split off our bombards and levy forces. There we go. I'm going to keep our units together for right now. Actually, hang on. 10,000 casualties? That is a lot of casualties. Okay. We're going to need to get this county under control first. Oh, it's not fully under control. We are currently lacking this barony out over here. That is unfortunate. I do want to get a siege commander here. I'm going to just let them leave this area for right now. And we'll figure out where they're going to pop up. I'm guessing they're going to attack down over here. For the time being, I just want to get these sieges done. Yes, as expected. Beautiful. So we're going to head down this way. And we're going to continue to siege our way up towards Paris. There's a lot of castles up here. No doubt about that. But I want to fight them down here again. And that'll be absolutely great. We're going to need to siege here, and then we'll head in this direction like that. That'll be the overall siege route. And we are doing battle down here. They're piling in. We see these forces here that could threaten our siege force. Okay. Keeping an eye on that. They are not threatening our siege force. They are walking past for inexplicable reasons. I don't know what reasons these would be. They absolutely should be attacking our siege force here. We're at 90% war score. And we're making our way northward here. They're trying to regroup, which makes sense. Yeah, now they're attacking our siege force. It doesn't actually matter. We're going to catch this force here. Yeah, they stack wipe our siege force. We have enough sieging done. All we need to do is make our way up and attack them here. Winning this war, or this battle rather, will likely win the war for us. Likely. Not guaranteed, but likely. Yep, perfect. So that's West Francia under our control. We'll enforce those demands and disband our troops. At this point, Europe is panicking. That is absolutely a panic-worthy move right there. Like, when you've got this pressing in on you, yeah, that's not going well for them. That's for sure. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll try to deal with this vassal limit issue. This is the core problem. Okay, we should actually just give this over to the King of Aquitaine. We should do this right now. So this is going to end up being the... I want only recent titles here. I want to... Hang on. Did we destroy the kingdom title? Oh, we vassalized this guy. Where's his capital? Up here? Oh, okay. Weird. Well, we can't make the Empire of Francia title yet. I guess we'll just have to move... We can vassalize this guy. Do it. We're going to just have to move all of these vassals into their rightful liege. And he's going to get pretty powerful. The King of West Francia is going to be a bit of a problem for us. But that's okay. We definitely know this. We're 4 direct vassals above right now. I'm a little sad that we ended up vassalizing him, but there we go. That'll do for now. There's a lot of these. Yeah, that's dealt with. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Shadow Wolf, Andy McGar, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Soccerman12 UK, Kentogan, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.